Good morning. My name is John Dewey. I'd like to thank you all for being here today to discuss implementing my teaching strategy. But before I do that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Burlington, Virginia in the year of 1859. I was one smart kid. I went to the college at the University of Vermont at the age of 15. After I graduated, I went on to pursue teaching. I taught 2 years in high school and 1 year of elementary school. After teaching for 3 years, I decided to go back to school for my PhD. I received my PhD from Johns Hopkins University, but I couldn't stay away from teaching. In the year of 1884, I started teaching again, but this time it was a college level course at the University of Michigan. I became the chairman of the Department of Philosophy, Psychology, and Pedagogy at the University of Chicago. Then, in 1899, I was elected president of the American Psychological Association. There I stayed until I started teaching again in 1905. I later retired in the year of 1912. Now that you know about me, let me share my theory with you. I am known as the father of progressivism. This is because of my role in progressive education. You see, I think it is important that children learn by doing. I fully believe in the hands-on approach when it comes to learning. I also believe that in the real world, you must be experienced if you are wanting to learn. Some people say that my ideas were central to the progressive movement in schooling. You see, I believe that in school, the curriculum needs to be relevant to the students and their lives. Students learn by participating and developing life skills. This is something that should always be included in a child's education. This can be done in the classroom by having a teacher present the student with a puzzling situation or question. Then have the students gather information and testing their conclusions. Through this, I feel as though students will be able to learn better in the classroom and contribute to society. If students are all contributing to society, then students need to be involved in real-life tasks. Examples of this can be seen in many subjects such as math, science, history, and geography. For math, teach measurements in the classroom, as if you were teaching your students a dinner recipe. There are cups and quarts and gallons. Relate this to the students. Have them pick out their favorite recipe and write it down. Have them use the measurements given in class and create their own recipe. Let them pretend make their own dinner and have measuring cups for quarts, gallons, and cups in front of them and let them fill it up with water and see how much that actually looks like. Have water, flour, sugar, all that available for them to use. For science, let the children see how plants and animals grow. Let the students plant seeds and measure the growth over time. Have them plant a seed and have a measuring stick in their plant. Let them look at it every 2 weeks to see how much it's grown. Have them write this down in their notes or in some kind of notebook to keep track. Have them measure how much water they are giving it every week, how much sunlight the plants are seeing every week. Make them experience this. For geography, have students look at pictures of land from 50 years ago, compare that and contrast that to the land now. Have them see how their towns have changed and have the children explore their environment. If you know that they all live in the town where the school is, have a picture of that land from before the school was built. Ask them how it has changed. Ask them how their town has changed, how it has grown, multiplied, and how the roads and different locations have changed on that map. I believe that we should find the interest of the students, whether it be cooking, plants, animals, or even towns, and be able to relate it to the classroom. My theory is used in many classrooms. Teachers love the hands-on approach. My strategies focus on making the learning experience better. It gives students something concrete to go on. It isn't an abstract learning. Some examples of this would be role-playing, drawing, skits, or any other activity students can participate in. But with anything you do in the classroom, there will always be positive and negative aspects. One negative is that some teachers feel that students aren't prepared when it comes to math and science. They feel that they haven't gone deep enough into those subjects or that their students do not know enough of the curriculum. They feel that they just didn't cover enough. On the positive side, children are interested in what they're learning. They are excited for it. They are ready to put in the work to learn this. They are working hands-on with concrete evidence in front of them. They can touch it. They can take it home. They can go back and look on it. It's not something that is just stuck in their mind. Learning should be student-centered and relate to the students. It is important to learn the right information in school, but you also want your students learning the most successful way. My theory will help get you there. Thank you for hearing me today, and I really hope you do want to implement my teaching strategy in your school. Thank you.